Today would be our last full day on the trail. We planned to spend the night on BLM land above the Grand Canyon. But before arriving there, we also intended to visit the Paria ghost town on the Paria River. And there was still the problem of Highway 89 south of Page, Arizona, which was closed to all traffic.
So we're camped somewhere along here on Smoky Mountain Road, so we're going to follow it back out, take it down to Big Water. And then 89 south of Page is closed, so we'll take 89 west from Big Water and then take this House Rock Valley Road bypass down to 89A, which will take us into the Grand Canyon.
Awesome.
Yep.
So we're leaving our campsite on the edge of Lake Powell. Beautiful campsite last night. Just gorgeous weather this morning. The winds are calm, temperatures in the mid-50s. So we're taking a detour to take the Kelly grade. We're just going to go here just to see what this grade is like, then turn around and come back, retrace our steps, and head on down towards the Grand Canyon. Quite a view.
Yeah, it really is. We're going to come back over this after we get down the other side so we can do photographs next time around. Be on the lookout for wisps of steam and smoke coming out of the mountains.
Well, we've turned around. We didn't go down the downside of the grade, and it was getting kind of long. And we want to go ahead and start heading back towards Grand Canyon. Gorgeous, gorgeous view.
Matt and Derek are going to go ahead and head down to the bottom of Kelly Grade. I'm going to wait up here and get some video of them once they get down below. There's Matt right down there. And Derek right behind him, of course. They're continuing on down, very near the bottom of Kelly Grade. There they are. Can get an idea what the country's like around here. Lake Powell in the distance, barely see a little bit of it here. Just gorgeous.
Well, we're headed out to the highway. It'll be another 10 miles or so. And we're going to find some place for lunch. And then we're going to head out to the Paria River. Pretty dramatic drive. Didn't expect this on our way to the Paria Township. A lot of sand right down here. We must be on the riverbed or an overflow area for the riverbed. Might almost get to put my limb risers to work. Well, maybe not. Alright, there it is across the river. I'm just going to pull in here. So we're leaving the Paria River and we're going to take the highway just a little bit and make our way back down to the Grand Canyon. Last full day of our trip. Turning on House Rock Road. Highway 89 south of Page has been closed due to a landslide under the highway, which basically took away most of the highway right in a couple 100-yard section, making it impossible to pass there. And the paved detours are kind of long either direction, add a lot of miles to our trip, This little dirt road looks like a quick, convenient way for us to get over to the other side where we need to be in order to get to the Grand Canyon. Well, we got off the bypass that we had to take and took Highway 89 for just a couple miles before turning on this dirt road that's going to take us to the edge of the Grand Canyon. This is BLM property.
So we have followed Buffalo Ranch Road down to the Cane Ranch, which is that ranch right there. We are now going to turn east and follow these rutted roads out to one of 2 Grand Canyon campsites. We're going to try this one first, and if that one is full, we'll head over to this one, and we'll see what happens. But I'd estimate we're about half an hour to 45 minutes away from camp.
Oh, thank God.
There it is, coming into sight, Grand Canyon. Turn down here to see if this campsite is open. That's a pretty view right there. So there was a car there, I guess an SUV and a Navigator. We couldn't find anybody around. There were no tents set up. We looked in the vehicle. Yeah, they weren't carrying very much. If they're camping here, they don't carry very much to camp with. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go check out the other campsite, see how that is. Somebody even left us some firewood.
Well, this is our campsite, or more correctly, the view from our campsite. Bit windy up here today, but Matt was right. You're on the very edge. There's the edge right there. With the wind blowing like it is, I think I'm going to stay a nice, comfortable distance back from that edge. Beautiful view of the river down there.
We enjoyed that evening reliving the many fascinating events and places we'd experienced in the past 9 days. The next morning we all awoke early, spent some time photographing the sunrise. Then after driving out to the highway, we each departed on our separate paths home, filled with stories with which we'd regale our friends and families for many years to come.